welcome back here to our episode 3 of our blind playthrough of Disco Elysium. And I just gotta say, I feel like we're gonna keep pushing forward. There's still plenty to explore. I feel like we've been spinning our gears a little bit, like trying to get to that body and everything, but I still feel like I'm learning, and as we explore, everything will be fine. So let's push forward. We're in this bookstore here now. Let's see what we can kind of figure out. So just look around. Old sports magazines tucked away in a dark corner. Until we have nowhere else to explore and anybody to talk to, then I'll feel like we're spinning, and maybe I'll do some editing. What's up, dude? What? Are you okay? He's dancing. Discoing. The book collects the national recipes of Arda. They are all about lake trout. I'm gonna look around before we come talk to you. Oh, a little back room action. Is that to the alley?
These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series. You see the name Dick Mullen over and over.
Storekeep, what's all this crime fiction? I want to look through the display of books.
Crime fiction is a disgrace. An asinine misrepresentation of the physical attributes of the arduous everyday work of actual police officers.
Okay, sure.
These books greatly overstate the excitement of police work, glossing over how long it takes to actually follow up on leads and eliminate dead ends.
Is that what we're doing right now?
What's more, they completely ignore the psychological hardships of year after year coming into contact with people during the worst days of their lives. Not a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family. Detective fiction just doesn't tell the truth at all. Now, would you like a list of all the books found on the shelf?
I want to... oh God,
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring the supposedly stalwart Vespertine detective, Dick Mullen.
Okay, I'm out of here. I don't want to ask yet. I'm going to play this how I want. I feel like, yeah, just have to like be instinctual and have fun with this game. Where are you at? A quaint picture book brochure, very colorful. It's a tome of fascist magic, rather candid. Fascist magic, huh?
The plaque on the shelf reads, Biographies of Famous People. You see a large variety of names, none of which ring a bell.
I'm not talking to the storekeep yet. We haven't even introduced ourselves, so...
Browsing through all the books with all their names makes your head spin. None of these seem important or relevant. It's all just vapid egoism. Suddenly, a particularly odd title catches your eye. It reads, High Speed Love, the tragic true love story of Jacob Irv and Alfie Delatraz, by one Cecilia Averbrook. High Speed Love chronicles the romance between two of the finest tip-top tourney racers in history. One of them is the madcap driver, Jacob Irv. His blonde mane graces the cover. Next to Irv's life story, you see a slim biography of an Occidental rock star called the Anti-Star. He's famous for shooting morphine into one of his eyeballs and cocaine into the other.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Next to that, Revacholian radio personality Guillaume Bevy stands in front of a run-down drug den. He's a permanent fixture on Channel 8, reporting on real-life crime and ruining cops' days.
I really must insist you buy one of the books. Reading them is not for free. Do still browse, though, but not too long.
Oh, she interrupts us. Plaisance? We'll
I'm
find out here.
sorry, I did not mean to rush you. You are browsing. Go ahead. Take your time. Time is commerce.
Sure, we're out of here. We'll do what we want. We do what we want. What's here?
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove. They're held up by small pins. The board has come loose from one corner. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinez.
Look at the map of Insulinda, look at the map of Revachol. I'm going to go look at the map of Insulinda. Let's go through them.
This large map displays archipelagos. You see a constellation of small dots on the light blue emptiness of the Insulindic Ocean. The largest in the northeast is La Caillou. You are here. Another far away in the southwest, Seminese Islands, Ile de Fantôme. Ozon, Laurentide, Fas a la Mer, Archipelagos, North Arcade Islands, all just specks of dust on the vastness of the Insulindic. On the edges of the map, the color fades into a blur of dotted lines, black and white.
God, there's so much. This is such an in-depth, like, slow crawl, and we're just going to try to love all of it, the language and the use of it.
In the northeast, a dust mite stands on the north coast of Caillou in a bookstore. It's you.
Oh, I see. So metaphor, is that where we're at? Look at the edges. Squint first. Can you see cities on the islands? Look at the edges.
The ocean breaks apart into a tangle of cosines and azimuths, all pointing into pale nothingness. Windy is the north azimuth. Grad is the northeast azimuth. Samara is the east azimuth. Seol is the west azimuth. Isolas, they're called. Connections to other worlds. Words past the Insulindian, unknown to you. You only know you've never been there.
Is this all a dream, like this land, in a way? It's like it's connected to... It's a reality, but is it our reality? I don't know.
You have little idea what they are. Distant stars, gods, but looking at them makes you feel almost non-existent. Whatever they are, the Isolas are immeasurably large compared to you, and very, very far away. Perhaps they are gods, gods of distance and outer dust.
Conceptualization, impossible failure, so it gives us the result of the failure. Let's look at Revachol.
The north coast of a verdant island is shattered by the delta of a river. It is the River Esperance. Countless bridges put the shards back together, connecting city blocks to river islands. La Delta says a great artificial heart in the center, teeming with life forms and construction. To the east, rolling hillsides, Le Jardin, Stella Marie, the suburbs of Saint-Baptiste, swallowed up into the megacity. They sound rich to you. This is Revachol East.
And west of the river. By the way, I'm also noticing it's only 11:38 on day one, guys. So even though I know we're researching some stuff, or we're trying to assimilate or internalize, that maybe is the word. There was something else I thought we had the ability to internalize, but I think we only do one at a time, and it took hours. I don't know if it's real life hours or hours that are in-game. We'll find out.
Hudon. It's somewhere to live. Not bad. Then there's Jamrock. It's bad. People shouldn't live there, but they do. Then Forberg. It's almost as bad, and much larger. Then Coal City. It's the worst.
And Martinez?
It's so small you can't even see it on the map. No, wait. There it is. North of Jamrock, the strip of coast next to the Greater Revachol Industrial Harbor. It looks downright despondent. It's almost Coal City, to be honest. No, this is somewhere to be. This is all you have. But it's still something. Streets and sodium lights, the sky, the world. You're still alive.
Okay, so we've looked at everything except Martinez, but we just asked about Martinez.
It's not really a map. It's a tourist thing. A picture postcard with buildings on it, drawn from an isometric perspective. A date in the upper right corner says 48. Still, it's detailed. Could be pretty useful for scouting ahead. You see the jagged boxes of an industrial harbor, even the whirling in rags there.
Ooh. You know what, we'll ask.
I'm sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available. The other two are not for sale anymore. And besides, you could scarcely afford them.
We need to find a bag so we can collect bottles and make money.
They're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though.
Okay. Why is the Martinez so cheap? You seem to underestimate my resources, but sure, okay. Not really. Why is the one of Martinez so cheap?
That old thing. It's an out-of-date map of a tourist location that never was nor came to be. From when some design studio people tried to spruce the place up 4 or 5 years ago. They also renovated the horse statue, set up those coin-operated viewers, and designed the new street lamps.
Well, what happened then?
They didn't get that far, for some reason. A shame the project never got going. Would be nice if someone fixed Martinez up. All these ruins are bad for business.
You know, I don't know that we need it. I don't know that we need to buy it or steal it. We're just going to leave right now. I'm not saying that's not like a possibility, but I think just because it's something we can do, should we?
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature.
Paranatural, you say? Let's look through the shelf.
Amidst the various books, you find one written by someone named Matthias W. Dundas. It's about wholeness, unity, balance. The point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't have access to paid health services.
Oh, I mean, sure. I go, interesting.
Various paranatural books still litter the shelf.
We're out of here. And finally, another boring book just discarded here. Well, let's head down. You know, oh, there she is. Before I even, screw it. Before we even go to her, see if we can open this curtain.
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Shopkeeper, what's behind the curtain? Examine the strange, trinket. Pull open the curtains. Ignore the curtains. Leave. First of all, I'm going to examine the strange cage-like trinket.
You see some kind of charm. An irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you.
Ooh.
This is a traditional Seminese ward, meant to provide protection against ill luck, bad dreams, curses, and other supernatural scourges.
Oh no, not this again. Back with our guy who was talking to us, Meathead or whatever his name is. And who are these Seminese?
Inhabitants of Ile de Fantôme, the Seminine Islands down south. Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time. The curtains remain shut before you.
I'm not even going to ask. I'm just going to be rude. We're just going to pull open the curtains.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers.
Her hand has closed around her pendant, her fingers nervously playing with the talisman.
Parapsychologically speaking, we're dumb if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
Ma'am, this is different. I'm a police officer. I need to get in there, but I sense this place calling for me. I must investigate beyond the threshold. Ooh. I don't care. You can't stop me. I'll open it. All right. I'll think about it for a while. You know what? It's out of order. We're just playing around here, but as we're discovering, I'm saying, but I sense this place calling to me. I must investigate beyond the threshold.
You do? My God. Even more reasons not to mess with the curtains. Just step away, dear sir.
Oh, you know what? All right, I'll think about it for a while. Continue.
Thank you. Let's just talk about this first, all right? There's no reason for you to venture into the unknown.
I don't know about
There is something mysterious about the curtains. Be careful.
Oh.
The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if taunting you.
Okay, at this point, ignore the curtains for now. Leave. Let's go talk to her. Let's have a little convo. I'm not prepared to cross the threshold. I thought I was. I made one decision, but then I was warned against it.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance.
The clerk extends a greeting.
Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Oh. Before we go on, you seem to be well off enough. Can you give me some money? I feel there won't be an opportune moment to ask later. No. So you're the owner of this store?
I am. The proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Her voice is high-pitched, as if to give it more penetration. Why are you so uptight about those curtains? I just want to know what's on the other side. What if I want to buy a book? Your daughter is the one standing outside the store, right? Yeah, let's ask about her.
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
Yes, of course. No, she was definitely slacking off. I'm going to say it doesn't matter. Now tell me something else.
And
She
what
seems
else can
disappointed.
I do for you?
Like a kid who's been told no. Why are you so uptight? What if I want to buy a book? We're leaving. I'm out for a minute. If that makes sense. There's more to explore, and I want to do it. Let's check in with Annette.
Hello again, sir.
Shouldn't you be at school? What's this crime business? Who are these famous people? Okay, bye. See you around. Now we're gonna hold off. We have some more exploring. Ooh, some more explorings to do. Including, are these the electric lights that got put in, or is this just a sign? What are we looking at? To Roundabout North. To Cape Side Apartments, Martinez Pier. The ad reads broken window. Tibbs has windows. By the way, while we're here, let's just let's come on over. Now we have things. Our savoir faire is down 2 because of our bonuses from items. We have Lieutenant's handkerchief, postcard Grand Couronne, an ampule of ammonia. We have the dock worker's card. Oh, which is worth a lot of money. Sing karaoke we have. Find out who's in the union box. Find booze and drink it. Inspect the victim's body, right? But we're throwing up the whole time. Is that it? Pay for damages. Track down our badge. Who made the call reporting the crime? Sing at karaoke. We got... What is this race enigma? Put the advanced race theory into a free internalized slot in your head. If there are no free slots, free one up. Then pass some time, and when it's internalized, return to measurehead. This is how thinking is done. Track down your gun. Okay, and then we need to get into the... Is this the internalization? So, Lonesome Long Way Home. After we could free that up, but I don't want to abandon it right now. We're at 3 hours 21, and that's... Because we can sleep and get the other one. So let's just keep looking for a minute. Let's see where we end up. We're 44% through that. Then we have advanced race theory. How do we unlock? A to Z. Let's go to advanced race theory. Internalize. Oh, we can do it right there. My bad. 1 hour 40 minutes. -1 drama fooled by the absurdity. A mass of fantastic races swirls in your head. Desert pygmies playing with their own excrement. Kojkos, or Koikos, I'm not sure. Juggling potatoes. Eczema-ridden Mons grinning and dancing on wooden clogs. Everyone is there. The whole race gang. Plus some of that you may have come up with yourself. The thieving subkits of the Ceolite cast of fortunates hatching some kind of scheme. In the eye of this race Empyrean, a vertigo reaching up to the heavens, you sense something drawing nearer, nearer. Okay. I don't believe we have any other... Okay. Let's keep looking around. It's almost noon on our first day. If you had a bag in your hand, perhaps you could collect these bottles and sell them. I need to find a bag.
This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says to insert 25 centimes and pull the handle while looking inside. Then use the focus knob to zoom in if necessary.
Maybe later. Right now, I'd rather save my money for a moment. We have some going back. Let's just kind of look around here. There's quite a bit. Is that a gull or a lonely cormorant surveys the sea, indifferent to your approach. Is there back ways through some of this stuff? Like, what's here? Ooh. Oh, there's the kid. Take all. Oh, nice. And a healing item. All right, guys. You know what? Let's go. Let's talk to this. Yeah, Kuno. What's up, Kuno? Let's talk to this kid for a sec.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep?
You're not sleeping.
Apparently, she doesn't like people standing behind her back.
Pig's come to take me out, trying to snuff me out.
Are you sleeping right now?
Don't get fucking clever with me, pig. You think you're so clever.
She hisses. Let's get out of here. Oh, look, a birdhouse up there, too. You know what, for fun? Oh, we couldn't get over here before. Now I feel like we can. I want to check this door first. Is it a door? Is it just locked? Okay, okay. Just look around. Chairs and tables eaten by rain and rot. It's a store. Oh, there's a penis on there. Oh, okay. A garden hose. This won't be of use until the snow melts.
I can't get involved in this.
A balcony with a view to the yard and the hanging. That smoker up there could be a witness. Talk to him. Okay, well, if we were to walk up to this, could I... See, I'm still trying to figure out... I have things in my hand, like crowbars and the...
So much for a quiet smoke.
Okay. Okay, guys. Oh, what the hell is that? Graffiti or something mural covered up?
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Very low. I don't know that... Well, you know what? We'll try conceptualization. Maybe we get double sixes. Is it going to hurt me? Is it going to hurt my morale? I'm going to try.
You have no clue. It's just a wall. So many walls all over Martinez. Weather-worn, cracked, their paint peeling.
Okay. Okay, sure. Oh, what is blue? Oh, a coat. Item gained. Signal. Blue coat. Let's see what that would do for us. Let's clothes. +1 suggestion,
hey,
Captain.
Up here,
Plus.
Piggo.
Okay, Piggo. -1 half-light. Off a serial pose. This classic double-breasted coat suits everyone, including you. And if you ever find yourself battling winds at the helm of a ship, then the coat's heavy fabric has got your back, even if moths have left a few holes in it. You know what I'm interested in is what we're wearing
Yeah,
here. What's this
you
jacket?
better keep walking.
That's +1 Esprit de Corps. Halogen watermarks. For the disco blazer. I don't know that... I won't just keep what I have on me for a minute. What... Is that paint or blood? There's a girl up there. Did she spill the
When I'm
paint?
talking to you.
Damn, I'm hearing you. Can we go in here? Inside the frame of a motorcycle in repair, and the tools inside is a frame. And the tools used to disassemble it. What is this here? Cape Side Apartments.
Hey, up here, Piggo.
Rue de Saint Ghislaine, a roundabout north. Yeah, we'll head that way. Hold on. Looks like there was more construction here once, decades ago. Is this to a whole nother part of an island or a different place? Docking reserved for residents of Rue de Saint Ghislaine, 33A. The belly of this boat shines like it was recently painted. Your room in the Whirling isn't much bigger than this shop. This is worth more than you'll ever earn in your life. Who's this person? Can we talk?
A striking woman, leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Good morning, officers. I'm Joyce.
She extends her hand in greeting.
Joyce Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
She steps closer and holds out her hand over the railing. Joyce L., what does the L stand for? RCM, what is that? I'm a little foggy here. What gave us away? Shake her hand. Don't shake her hand. I'm going to shake her hand.
I'm glad to see you here.
Her grip is tight and cold.
Like steel. There is strength there. If she wanted, she could sink her nails deep into your skin.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching.
Oh.
Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will. Gladly.
Okay, so we have a strike, we have a lynching and a hanged body, we have scabs, we have people who are against it, we have racists.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
Oh, well, thank you, Kim.
There's a trace of irony in his voice. Mischief, even. The lieutenant is hatching some scheme.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
You're on a boat. Tell me about the Wild Pines. What do you do? What can you tell me about this strike? Yeah. What can you tell me about this lynching? Actually, you seem rich. Can I have some money? What about this lynching? That's our #1 priority, I think.
Quite a few things, I'm afraid.
She falls silent for a moment, contemplating something.
The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57.
Ooh.
And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
How curious. Why is that, Detective?
She returns the lieutenant's badge and turns to you. Why? Yeah.
Awkwardness washes over the conversation. The woman doesn't like this turn of events.
Remember when my partner told you I'd recently suffered from an unusual medical episode? My lost badge is related to it. So that's all I can say, but that's it.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
It's possible. After a night of heavy drinking, I lost all memory of my life in the world. I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world, this city, nothing. I'm just going to say, yes.
I can't hear you, darling. Speak up, please.
Oh, no, that wasn't enough for her. I'm going to say, I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world, this city, nothing.
Oh, dear. Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia. I don't even know how to respond.
Lovely. She sighs with confusion, sadness even.
I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Okay.
She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
Well, we'll try it or else we'll find it. So suggestion, medium 11. Okay. How do I negotiate my way out of this? Then I'll find it somehow. Let's talk about something else until I do. How about suggestion?
She's a negotiator. Just float a favor at her. Insinuate.
Surely there's some other way to demonstrate our law enforcement credentials.
I will be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something very tangible.
You're in, but expect her to drive a hard bargain.
Like what then? What's tangible?
Reports from inside Terminal B suggest it's a hub for the local drug trade. This is an open secret in Martinez. The Union controls the terminal, so it goes to reason.
They're profiting from this trade.
The company has tried looking into this matter before, to no avail. Perhaps someone with your authority and resources might turn over the right stones. Or you can recover your badge, though if I may be blunt with you, it sounds like that may be a lost cause.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
The lieutenant closes his notebook. Excuse me for a moment. Yeah. Let's talk. And actually, I forget about this, how we can zoom in, zoom out. That's kind of fun. Let's look over here for a sec. What do we got? Joyce's info on the lynching. There is something she wants to tell you. You just have to present her with a badge to hear it. Or, perhaps if you did her a favor, she could waive off the formality. Whatever the case, you need to know what she knows. And we're still working on our timing here. Everything's looking good. Okay. Right, and, sir.
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
The lieutenant's voice is hushed. I can hear it. How did you hope it would go?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and, you know, not volunteer us to be her henchmen.
Oh, so we're henchmen now?
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
He doesn't let it show, but there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation.
I'm sorry for putting us in this situation. I'll handle it. What do you propose that we don't investigate the drug trafficking? We could just, find my badge. I'm going to say we could just, find my badge.
That would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters. You could request a new one from the station, but that would literally take months.
Let's say, Let's, get back to her then. I feel good about that for a minute. We'll play that.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Let's see here. How about just about the strike for a moment?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
What is your role in this precisely?
I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place. Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter 20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
Oh, you mean Jean-Luc? My race mentor? He's a great teacher and a man of virtue. How were the talks going before the lynching? I'm not going to say... I can't say... He's my mentor and a man of virtue.
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
Because she seemed unsure. She thinks right 3 weeks ago.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike?
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
What happened to this Gaumont?
Mr. Clare told him to... How did he put it?
She pauses to compose herself.
Fuck off, midget.
Ooh.
Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Okay. Cool. Not cool. Okay then.
Yes. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
What happened? We got that. What are their what are the demands? Yeah.
There are leaflets everywhere and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes. Every worker, a member of the board.
Ooh, I like it. I don't know what to think about that. Over-aggressive commie posturing. Seems like they have no idea about business. Forget it. I wanted to ask something else. I don't want to get into it. Forget it.
She nods.
Cool. The scabs at the gate, did you put them there? Tell me about this union boss, Mrs. Clare. How about the boss?
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
Really?
Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
Is he that bad? He can't be that bad. Say nothing.
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
Oh, wait, there are two of them. Twins are freaky.
Yes. Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over. It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
What about the union itself outside the Brothers Clear? Let's take this back to the strike. We'll ask what about the union itself.
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act. But they did it. I can respect that.
Okay.
Organised labour at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The Brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
She hesitates, looking for the right expression.
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, I suspect we'll be forced to cooperate with them.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother.
She turns to you.
And your opinion, detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is...
An effective advocate for the rights of local working men? A giant leech sucking the life out of Revachol. Basically a socialist mob. I prefer not to have an opinion on these things. I'm going to say at this moment, I prefer not to have an opinion.
Of course, officer.
Very politic of me. The scabs at the gates, did you put them there? One more thing, you said something happened in the elections. How about that? That happened.
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the union. She disappeared.
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore. Or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
Eerie. It happens. Some kind of extortion, probably. I'm going to say eerie.
Downright haunting, if you ask me. The Wild Pines suspected foul play, but what could they do? It was a union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
Okay, and you know what? I'm not going to ask if she did the scabs. I don't know why. I don't know if it's relevant. And because we're kind of playing this how we play it, I'm going to say that's all I need here. Let's change the topic.
Of course. How else can I help?
At the moment, I think...
Of
let's
course,
just get out of here.
detective. Take care.
I'm purposely not trying to pursue every single thing if I don't know if it's relevant or not. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Healing item, I'll take it. Once again, let's pull up, let's walk around, let's look. Can we get in here?
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked.
Let's knock.
The door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no response.
Knock again.
The door rattles again, but this time you hear an elderly woman's voice calling out from inside.
Stop banging on the door! I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
Say this is the police.
Ha! The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
The hallway echoes with her cackle. I'm going to say, but I'm not joking.
No. I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building. Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
She trails off, leaving the sentence unfinished.
Backyard door. There must be another entrance to the east.
Okay. Well, I thought we saw that. Yeah, hey, yourself. I'm gonna head back up this way, though. We're just gonna... Dude's still throwing rocks at the body. Can we do anything with this? It's locked.
There must be another way into the building.
Oh, jeez. I feel like that's a little freaky there. Okay, so... I'm still exploring here, guys. Let's go. And we're blowing time, you know. We're gonna have some things that come about that might allow us... Oh, who are you? Oh. What? There we go. You hear the distant squall of seabirds. Music's my life, man. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, what do we got here? Oh my god, we got a bag. You gained a plastic bag. Tools. Let's put a plastic bag instead of the, yeah, there we go, that's fine. Can we... Is it R3? We can take him now. Oh yeah, we're in the money now. Is it just garbage, or is that recyclable stuff? Yes. Oh, what's this grate? Can we actually get to that? I don't know. So many bottles. Let's get them all. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna go back to Fritte. I mean, this is our whole game now, is just being a wino collecting bottles, huh? Let's keep going. Oh, you know what? Although let's work our way down here still. We look real cool with our crowbar. Oh. We're getting Real. I feel like we're getting somewhere now, guys. What the hell is that? More bottles? I've been kicked out of every joint in Revachol. What do we have here? A splatter of bullet holes lines the wall. Okay. Now, do we get to keep this bag when we turn in? You would hope so. You know what I mean? Now that we have a bag, we have a bag. Which makes it worth exploring everywhere, doesn't it? Just in my mind. Now, who the hell were these people? Did we talk to them yet? I don't think we did.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
The other one is eating a big sandwich. So we have René and Gaston.
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never.
Okay. Alright, I got this. Ball time.
That's the spirit. Don't even waste your breath asking about the game. They wouldn't know anyway. They're way past their prime.
That's kind of crazy. Better observe them first. A moment of your time, fellows. Don't get involved in the game. I'm going to hand-eye coordination. We should be able to get it. Act without hesitation. Grab the ball and show them how it's done. Ooh. The hell was that?
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter. You'll make it work.
Is it marbles or bocce?
God, this is right. You feel the familiar tremble of excitement and adrenaline that precedes every victory. Time has frozen.
Feel the ball, take in the surroundings, let go, be the ball. That didn't seem right.
Merde! Bordel de merde!
Haha.
What the hell is your problem?
We're crazy. Problem I don't understand. Not a weak right triceps, that's for sure.
I don't care if you are a cop. You do not just ruin someone's game. It's so goddamn disrespectful.
I'm sorry. Wait, what? I'm sensing anger and I don't understand why. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say, wait, what?
You vandalized our game, son. We can't
He tries
flip
to calm
it with
himself.
5 bull.
Sorry, an honest mistake. Are we good? P-tank? Oh, piquant. I understand. I thought it was a shotgun. Petanque. I'm gonna say I understand.
No, no, you
Petanque.
don't. Our petanque game is ruined. We
He's
want
getting
our
angry.
bull back.
Okay, we gotta go get that ball.
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done.
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You are as a goddamn bull.
I'm gonna say I'll try to fix this. As opposed to, listen guys, the ball is gone and I have a murder to solve, alright?
Good. Mistakes are forgiven when men at least try to right their wrongs. I believe you will try. Now, why did you approach us?
Do you know anything about the man hanged in the backyard of Whirling Rags? You seem to be playing in a crater. I saw the statue of Felipe III near the roundabout. How about, you know anything about the body?
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
Okay, the corrupt, good union but corrupt leaders, is that what we're hearing? But you don't have a problem with cops.
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
Okay, but so again, you don't know anything.
If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
Okay. You seem to be playing in a crater. I'm just going to say we're out of here. For right now. Let's see. What do we have here? Did we have some... No. Some new item? We have our bag. Oh, maybe we picked up the ball and then we threw it. Replace the lost boule. So we have to find a similar looking metal sphere. The spirited chirps and clicks of swallows fill the air. Let's keep looking around. What's on the other side of this crater? Tire tracks leading onto the roof. The slush and rain have almost washed them off. Really? Okay. Ooh, what's over here? I see bottles too. Oh, more bottles. The damage looks like it could have been caused by an earthquake. We're back to our car. Enormous boules, worthy of a real man. Oh, it's not the ones we can actually get, is it? We've been here.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito and bullet holes in the front.
Leave. We kicked it once, right? It didn't get us anywhere. Here's some bottles. Let's go back to El Frita in a moment. I don't know what if the trash is going to get us anywhere. Oh, there's another bottle. Can we do anything here? What is this? It's just a
old
sign?
call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Okay, so... Is there any... The rest has been burned off. Slipstream, Fortress, SCA, Revachel, iCity, Main, Building B, Whirling, and Rags. Let's do the main... Empty card. Empty card.
This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card. Nothing happens when you try to ring it.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
You know, let's ring it.
An off-key melody starts playing after you ring the doorbell. Then a woman picks up the receiver.
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games.
Sorry, I was just trying to trying random doorbells. I didn't have anything important. I'm gonna see Plaisance. It's me. Please open the door. I'm trying to get in.
Oh, I'm sorry, officer. I thought you were...
There's a spot of static that overrides her
But
words.
the doorbell is broken, and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore. So I can't help you. Please don't call here again. Thanks.
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead.
Let's run through it. Andro Orlando Hair SCA.
You ring the doorbell, but no one answers. What an ominous name for a hair salon. Doesn't bode well for anyone's hair.
How about Artemiptep's Boxing for Young Athletes in Gym?
All you hear is static, but no one answers the call.
24-hour or 24H window?
You ring the doorbell, but nothing happens.
Emma's Fashion Atelier.
You wait for a minute or two, but all you get from the call box is silence. No one answers the call.
Fabrone's Taxi.
Looks like
or
someone
taxidermy.
has melted half the plastic off with a lighter. The doorbell doesn't work anymore.
Slipstream SCA?
You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if someone has picked up the receiver, but isn't saying anything.
Hello, is anyone there?
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric.
This is a woman's voice crackling and fragile through the static.
Have you come to place an order?
She sounds almost antique, as if her voice was being played off an old wax cylinder. A receiver must not be working properly.
Hold on, Tricentennial Electrics. I thought I was calling Slipstream SCA. Yes, hello. Can you let me inside the building, please? Lie. Yes, I've come to place an order. Sorry, I don't actually have any business. I'm going to lie.
My God.
The lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
Sorry?
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice.
It's a woman, and she knows you. Your heart beats faster. No, something's wrong here. Are you sure she's talking to you?
Do we know each other? Who are you? Where are you? Come, stand up straighter. Yeah, it's me. I'm here again, crawling back into your life. I'm going to say that.
Michelle, just please.
She stops and you can hear her breathe heavily, her breath distorted by ancient static through time or space.
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
She sounds like she's shaking. Hold on, tell me what's going on. What did I do? Of course I care. It's just that I've been going through some tough time.
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
Similar to us, eh?
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally forget.
Forget about what?
She sounds like she's about to cry.
I'm gonna say hello.
She doesn't answer.
You said it was nice. What's so nice about forgetting?
Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay.
What just happened? I get it. You don't want to talk to me. No one ever wants to talk to me. Fuck. Hang up the call. All right. It's goodbye then. Hang up the call. I'm going to say I get it. You don't want to talk to me. No one ever wants to talk to me.
Another seagull passes by. It's getting cold standing here, staring at the silent call box.
It must have been some kind of faulty wiring. We should maybe stop playing with this doorbell. It looks ancient.
I'm going to say, all right, it's a goodbye then.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read.
Okay, so, is this again the same one? Volition. Or a try?
No. Hold on. The last thing you need in your life is more hysteric emotions. Forget it. Find something else to do.
Okay, it's locked. Maybe it'll unlock later again. Fortress Accident, SCA.
Silence. No one's home at Fortress Accident.
We're working through this, guys. Rubbish Shawl Ice City.
Silence. No one answers the doorbell.
Main hall, building B, whirling in rags.
Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell. They don't want to talk to you.
Sure, we're out of here. We're about out of here. East Delta Pinball.
Silence. No one answers your call.
Cool. Let's get out of here. That was at least somewhat interesting. What did we accumulate here, though? I don't... Okay. Weird. Always weird stuff. I love it. So, there's the whirling in rags. Our time is going. Let's actually check that one more time. Yeah, advanced race theory actually is probably going to get there first, and then we can talk to that guy how we... 56%. It's going faster, though. Let's pick up some bottles and work our way back to the fritte. I don't know that plastic bottles and cups are helping us at all. Oh wait, no, this was like a raincoat thing. Oh, oh. What's going on in my head? A sewer grate. Great. A gateway to a river of filth. You don't say. We could use a river of filth. Thank you for the autosave. Barry, can you hear me, buddy? Ooh, what did we get here? Healing. Oh, a regular healing item. Good. Now, can we do anything here? This is... gloves? Can we put those on? Are we wearing gloves? Versus +1 interfacing. +1 electrochemistry. Cigarette stained fingertips. I like... I don't know what's going on yet, guys. I don't know. Let's grab our bottles, grab trash. Like, trash isn't going to get us anywhere, is it? Oh, here we go. Water lock out of order until Wednesday, 7:15 a.m. My friend Barry is stuck on the other side. You don't say.
G'day to you, officers.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them.
First things first, what are you doing here, man on the waterlock? Or do you know what caused this wreckage? Point at the smashed billboard in the canal. First things first.
My friend Barry the Butcher is stuck on the other side of the waterlock. I'm keeping him company and eating his salami.
From the corner of your eye, you see a man in a yellow shirt and grey overalls waving at you from across the canal. He seems disappointed about the wreckage on the waterlock and the salami.
Very good stuff. Anything I can do for you, officer?
The man on the waterlock picks the skin off a piece of salami and takes a sizable bite. How about, do you know what caused this wreckage?
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Rivershoal.
We've seen tire tracks a few different places.
The words daredevil driver sound ominous to you.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here. Especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
Do you know what's further down the coast? You know what? How about I take some of that salami?
Sure thing. Want some too, officer?
He turns to the lieutenant.
Why not?
The lieutenant ponders the offer for a moment, then decides to go for it. He takes a piece of salami from the man and chews on it. Do you know what's further down the coast? We might as well ask, right?
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it.
He thinks for a moment.
Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
Okay, well, we're out. We'll see you later. Butter sign down. Oh, what's that? Another call box. It's all torn open.
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes the waterlock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
Okay, well, we're going to leave then for a moment. It says probably. We're going to keep that, oh, we got some bottles. Let's go. And what else was over here? Got the gloves. Got a bunch of things that I feel like are going to go off all at once at some point here. Let's check this door. Oh, we can actually go in. Oh, well, well, well. You know what? Maybe there's something of interest here. Before we do, though, because this feels like it's going to take me a little bit of time.
Yes?
Oh. Nothing. There. I want to go out this door. Okay, we got to remember I can come down here. I want to... We're blowing a little bit of time anyway. Just always keep discovering things, and now that we have the bottles going, oh, I mean, come on. There's different ways, maybe because we've talked to people, we can talk to other people. Let's go here, though. Rita. And I don't know, is there the union boss we never kind of ran into? Like, can we get to that person? Is this where we turn in our stuff?
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Insert your bottles.
Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now. Do you know what you should do with that money, kiddo? You should buy more alcohol. Enter the endless cycle of consumption.
That's not a bad idea. But I think let's go check out this this building. So we just need some time to pass. Let's see what's going on down here. Let's see. Then I think we go talk to that crazy guy. Maybe we can get past that button. And see where things go. And let's do it all in the next episode.